Guys, just to do do a video on this tin I've grabbed. It is volume tin 1 from the One Piece card games. These tins contain two packs of the series 10 of One Piece cards. So let's get into it. It also contains one of a possible 2 Don cards if you actually play the game. Me, I personally don't. I just like collecting the artwork similar to the One Piece one. So that's the tin there. That just gives you the information on the back there for anyone that cares, telling you how many possible cards you can get in the set. There isn't really much written either ends of the tins other than that. So there's no... Oh, is there an artwork under here? So that just has the symbol One Piece, so similar to the back of the cards. So if I pull the tin open, we're presented with the special Don card that comes from the set, the potential 1 out of 2. So I'll get into that in a second. And then we get 2 packs of the Royal Blood, which is obviously wave 10 of these cards. So give it a shake. Tin's empty. Nothing on the back, but I do like this one. The other tin that you can get is Roger. But I just like Luffy, so I was just like, that's a cool image to have, even if you just see it in the background. So you might see it in future videos, just set up. So for the time being, I'm just going to stick it right there. There you go, see? Beautiful artwork. So yeah, and then with the Royal Blood, this will be the first packs of One Piece 10 that I've opened. So similar again. Look how clean that one was. That came all the way down. I ain't going to force it the rest of the way. But we'll go. There we go. Right. Let's see what we got in here. We have our Clone Soldier. We have Kinemon. That's quite nice. Even though it's just part of Kinemon. Because obviously when he first got introduced into the arc, I think he was just legs. You have Rock. You have Barrier Pistol, which is obviously I butchered the name. Bartholomew's weapon, of attack. And then we've got Sengoku with his goat. That's quite funny. You've got Frankie when they kept body shifting. That was quite cool. We have an Edward Nougat, running over Zoro. Very cool pose. You got Cub. You have yourself Gum Dragonfire Pistol Twister Star. That's a mouthful. We have Radio Knife, which is a move from Law. And then we have a Eustace Kid. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. That has to be an alternative art. That is One Piece 10, card number 19. That is really nice. I like that card. That is probably the best card that I've pulled from these One Piece lines. So, yeah, we're going to stick that right at the front. I'll do my research after the video to find out whether it is. I get excited by these cards and then find out that they're just like common and that people have like 50 copies of the same card. But I think that is something special. So we're going to get into the second packet here. I also see something shiny at the back of this one. So these tins might be a win. These tins definitely might be the way to go going forward rather than buying the single packs. But yeah. So the first card we've got is a Perona. We have Blue Gilly, because I do like Perona and a Ghost just because it makes everyone depressed, and that's really funny with some of them. And then like Usopp, it doesn't work on. Buffalo, we have I've got to get better at pronouncing these names. I'm almost as bad as Pokemon. 10-layer Igloo. We have ourselves a Frozen Brook, or kind of a ghostly looking brook. I would say it's frozen. It does look frozen. So yeah, quite cool in his outfit, and you can see this going fast and sunny behind him. You have Sate Homing. We have ourselves Caesar Clown. We have ourselves Baby 5. We have ourselves Ryuma, which we believe is Zoro's grandfather. Gampo Gangbeiji in a very weird looking image. He's not really recognizable in that one. I think it's because he's missing his hat, and it also makes him look a bit skinnier. And then the final card is a Don Flamingo, which has a really nice glow to it. Look at that, it's quite shiny. So once again, I will dig in, but I don't think that one's a particularly rare card. But the Eustace Kid one, however, that looks beautiful. But yeah, look at that. It's shiny. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. Do you think the tin's worthwhile? If you have liked the content, then don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This is the special Don card. I do like how it's come individually packaged. So I'll just open this up. But yeah, there is just two types. And for my one, because I think you either get this one or you get the one with the red aura similar to the tin. And obviously this one is the Don card, representative of Gear 5 Luffy, and it's just got the white glows around it, nice and reflective. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching.